Dumb as fuck. I saw that. Don't grab another one, bro. Please don't grab another one, bro. Yeah, you don't got one, bitch.
I know I have a second one. Maybe it fell under the...
Stop being weird, bro. You're gonna make me break my monitor. I swear. This is why you smoke glizzy fruit, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what a penis liquor looks like.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I'm gonna break my monitor. I swear. Damn, the world just looking at my act. Crazy.
Hello, motherfucker.
That's
the baby reference.
Let's go,
bro. I am.
Let's go.
His friends and his dad hate me. I'm a crybaby. Dang. Let's see. Let's see what I can work.
You chill in the backseat of your own whip.
Please tell me you brought article clothing with you. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. No. This is not the kind of content.
I built like Teen Tarzan. God.
All right.
Oh, bro.
That
no,
he's not even wild, bro.
You literally look like Black Tarzan.
That shit is crazy, bro.
All right, bruh. All right.
Damn.
All right.
Why don't you go swing from some trees, guy? Crazy. Tarzan wasn't made for no jeeps,
okay.
That's kind of wild.
Okay.
She don't lean back. No.
Let's see.
This is not how we're conducting a podcast. Like, you have a shirt right now.
He's gonna do it just like that.
No. This is the podcast, bro.
Director man in the Amazon rainforest.
I grow more disappointed every day.
And we got traffic. We got cars passing by and shit. Yes, sir.
Oh yes, sir.
This is the ragtag episode.
Episode 6. The jank.
There ain't no sports, bro. There's no formal clothing.
No sports. No nothing. Just life. You know what I'm saying? Smoking.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, let me see if I can scroll. Yeah, fuck your car, nigga.
Shit. You bastard.
Blunder?
You weird guy.
Don't worry, this is completely and perfectly sanitary.
That nigga lips gonna be purple next month.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing's gone. Any wish?
Any
wish?
Bro,
I said anyways.
You said what?
I said anyways.
Yo, bruh. What's up with the niggas on motorcycles today? Is it just a motorcycle
today? What? them niggas love their motorcycles, guy.
I hope they trip over a rock. No cap.
That's kind of wild. Hold on.
Yeah, a nice skidder. That's what they call skid row. Skid off the fucking road.
The fact that you thought you did something with that.
All right.
Jakey episode start.
Oh my god. All right. No. This is where it starts. It starts now.
Skid row, stupid ass.
Welcome to the 4 a.m. podcast, guys. How you guys doing?
I hate you.
We've missed so many dates and so many
bro.
plans.
We missed Friday like a bitch. Cause I don't even know what happened. That shit was
our shits just weren't lining up.
I guess not. And they almost didn't line up just today.
Yeah, yo, this man said I'm about to take a nap. We really thought you weren't gonna come. Hey, yo, I know this mosquito did not just come into my car to bother me like this, bro. I'll throw this.
That nigga said, put a shirt on, stupid ass.
Nah, he said, my family, stupid ass.
My family, stupid ass.
Oh my god.
Mosquitoes must be mad at your ass because your ass barely got any blood in that skinny ass body of yours. You look like a praying mantis fucking around with you. They come for food, they get.
Bro, I'm clickbait, bro. That's literally what I am. I'm false advertisement.
They're like, damn.
They're like, damn, that big ass frame. 6'1"? Let me get some juice out you. Let me get some blood. My shit more detrimental than a fucking Popeye biscuit. That shit tough. I feel bad.
I'm trying to throw it out because they be so mad at you. Like they attack you just to attack you. They don't get no. You know.
It's them Haiti mosquitoes. They got my ass. They took the blood from me. No more blood from me.
Don't blame your absolute stick frame on some mosquitoes.
What?
Stick frame on some mosquitoes. They ain't have nothing to do with your frame, though.
All right, bro. All right, we can relax.
Guys, I got Wilson with me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Oh.
Hold on.
I know he was out here making shadow clones and sending them to people's houses, though.
I got me with me. Wilson here.
But you know what I'm saying? I got Wilson with me. You know, got the dreads on. You know.
Oh my god.
All right, let's get this shit started, bro.
All right, so you guys want to start with SOC? What's our plans? What's the agenda for SOC? What are we? Since we're like 3 main members.
If not world domination, at least dominating Broward. And completely subjugating the populace.
I knew you were going to make it sound like that. You're fucking weird. What is
Bro, we're gonna burn down everybody's house. We're gonna.
That boy make it sound like we pillaging. I'm like, hey, yo.
Bro, I'm really trying to
fuck up your building, killing your children, get us some women, cause terror your building.
Y'all focus on the culture aspect of Slept On Culture, bro. Y'all forgot my part of it is just the Slept On Cult part, bro.
Your part of it is smoking Duracell batteries.
That's probably my only contribution.
We're not gonna forget the fact that this nigga in the whole beginning part of this podcast,
bro, you so lucky
to light
that's not
battery on fire.
Bro. Dumbass. The nigga really tried to smoke a Duracell.
I bet if you hollowed it out and took out all
Duracell pack.
But I bet if you hollowed it out, you could actually use it. If you just take out all the toxins in between.
Use it for what? No, wait. No.
No one's smoking with you, dog. No one's doing
it. You all have. What you talking about?
Not a Duracell battery.
Okay, that's just semantics, bro. Who cares what it is?
No, it's not.
Bro, it could be a Duracell battery.
They gonna pull an extra because you gonna have straight mercury in your lungs. What's wrong with you? Nigga will be breathing like stupid ass all day long, bro.
Bro, that's how you get that's how you start a new genetic mutation, bitch.
What? That's how you wake
up avatars and shit, bro.
That's how you wake up with one finger on your hand, walking around like this.
Actually, I do have a topic.
What's up?
Mysticism and like astrology, because I know last night we were talking about it. Like, I feel like that would be a good thing to discuss. Like, people who just place blind faith completely into like zodiac sign.
Oh,
bro, listen, tell him.
Zodiac sign, ho do not mention it. Get into line before you get pissed with, right? It's fucking scripture. It's poetry from the SOC novels themselves. Okay?
Novel?
Yes. Nah, all our songs, all our verses are fucking poems, bro. They're fucking
scripture.
They're scripture. Thank you. Bro, I'm about tired of these bitches with these zodiac signs. Like, oh, like my evil twin is a Pisces and I'm a Cancer. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I can't stress enough just to shut the fuck up. Like, it just has no merit. There's no actual thought process behind it. It's just putting yourself in a category to feel better about yourself.
Bro, to me, it's dumb. But you feel me? Just like there's 2 levels of everything. You know what I'm saying? You got the casual people who like, yeah, I know my sign, and I know some cool things about that sign, and it is what it is. They go on with their day. But then you got the toxic people.
Use it as a justification for
that
anything.
use it as like a criteria to rape people, without even talking to a motherfucker, bro. It's because motherfuckers don't even want to be wanting to communicate with people for real. If you use zodiac signs as a basis or criteria for dating someone, as this man is trying to absolutely pistol whip a mosquito with a slide.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about that.
You is not slick. You
I have
is
no clue what you're
not
talking about. I was not boxing no mosquitoes. Bro, that nigga
Boom,
grabbed
bruh.
backup, bro. This nigga have 5 niggas on my leg. Like, leave my legs alone. They sticks already. Like, shit. But I'll continue.
Oh, shit. The mosquitoes don't like your head, dog. But yeah, bro, it's just like, so it's when you get to the point where you toxic with it, you straight basing you justifying your mistakes, your shortcomings, instead of improving on yourself as a person. You just like, well, I'm a so and so. It doesn't matter.
Bro.
That's what we do. That's what we are. Or you just straight knocking people out of your relationships. Like you won't even date someone because of what sign they are, because you think it's not gonna work. That's not how the world works, especially to something that's so vague and inaccurate. That it's just dumb.
Just like they be like, oh my god, I accidentally ran into a school bus and killed 3 children. I'm such a Sagittarius. Like,
Oh
bro.
my god, I don't get it. I don't understand.
It's not, and that's just like dumb. Like, yeah, like just like not choosing not to associate or especially not to date someone because of like the day they were born, like the time frame. That's really stupid. But it can get like to a dangerous point. Like the thing that got me thinking about this is like last night, like someone that we vaguely know was saying that that twins and conjoined twins are proof of actual like witchcraft and sorcery and aliens. Like that's just like that's a dangerously ignorant thing to say and to tell other people. Like, bro, this girl out here saying, oh, like y'all people who are skeptics and use logic, that's the most illogical thing.
Hey.
I was just so fucking stupid, dog.
And
like,
maybe
Wait. I need more clarification for what the fuck we talking about, because I don't think I
you know
heard
what I'm
this.
saying. I ain't.
So wait, we talking twins are proof of witchcraft?
Yeah.
I guess
This girl was saying because they're like genetically the same, that's proof that's like a duplicated person through magic or something, or it's like an alien who's like,
you mean you're
like
masquerading as a person?
Like, bro, I saw the video, right? Who was playing Siege? I saw the videos. This girl, she was talking about how people are quick to discredit aliens, witchcraft, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then we'll look at the way she said it was. They'll look at a person. There are literally people walking around with 2 heads on one body, but we call it conjoined twins. Well, I'm sorry, because that's what they are. You know what I'm saying? And then they also try to throw on like, oh, even twins in general, they're just the same person. But I was like, no, they're not. They're not the same person. And there are genetic explanations for these 2 phenomenon. So I don't understand what you're pulling at and trying to get people to see. Because she didn't really explain it to her either. She just said that and kind of ended the video. I'm like,
it's just,
well,
and yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Niggas really think they be snapping with the shit that they
That's what I'm
saying. They really think they did something, bro.
You really thought you did? Like, that shit made no sense.
I'm just and then to go after and knock rational people for not jumping on that and believing that right away is the problem I have, because like you didn't give anybody a reason to believe the subject. You just kind of said, open your mind.
Open your third eye.
Expand your horizon. Like, if it doesn't make sense to me, I'm gonna have trouble opening my mind. I don't know. You feel me? And that's extreme. That's extreme case. I'm not about to sit here and link everybody who believes in zodiac signs to that, but bro, it's just that way of thinking that sort of leads into that, bro. Bringing that shit back to zodiac signs, bro. Stop. Like, you can't.
I mean, there's some merit, but it's like the only thing I'll give a zodiac sign is like, oh, like someone who's born in the winter, like might just enjoy the winter time or some type shit. Or like if you're born in the summer, you like the summertime. Like I'm willing to push it that far, but like that's as far as I go. Like you can't dictate someone's entire life or like their entire being based off of the month that they're born in. Like everyone has their own journey in life and just different things predict who they are.
Exactly.
There's
And
really...
what's up, Nick? What were you
Nah,
gonna say?
go ahead, bro.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, and what really hooks people into this is that, like, the only merit it gets is that a lot of people it's actually accurate. But I was talking to my roommate about this. You know, she believes in it a bit, but she's not like toxic about it.
Yeah.
So we sat down, we discussed it. You know what I'm saying? Like a regular discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because people are incapable of those nowadays. Oh my.
Honestly.
You have a different viewpoint. You're a mess. I'm hard. Little expert. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, so we're just sitting down, we're discussing it, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like the only reason people get hooked onto this is because like 12 categories, you know, the signs that they thing into. It's like imagine you have barrels, right? And then you walk down the barrels and they're full of fish. If you shoot into that barrel, you're gonna hit a fish because the way the signs are set up, the traits that they put into each month are so vague.
General and
they're not
vague. They could apply to
target
anybody.
exactly. They are general as hell, so they're bound to hit for no matter who the fuck is looking at it. So if they look up their month, look up their time frame, and then they see these general vague traits that probably 80% of people would have, no matter what month they're born in, they'll be like, oh, that's kind of right. And then they see another one, oh, that's kind of right. But realistically, it's just like, it's general enough so you're going to interpret it your way to conform it to your life. So it's like, bro, it's not really sniping who you really are. It's guessing, getting right, and getting merit. And that's the issue I have with it, but no one wants to see it that way. It's just like, okay.
And like even more like that, like literally there's no proof that it's mystical at all because it's like it's literally an arbitrary concept. Like the way that you divide up months or like astrological signs, it's pretty arbitrary. Like there's only 12 of them and over 7 billion people. You can't like there's no way you can categorize people that way. It's stupid. I mean, I understand if you like are interested in it or like believe in it to some extent, but when you make it like when you
your life
justify your actions based on that, it's just so toxic and it's just ignorant for real.
Okay,
and the worst part about it for me is like how people like actually base like their friendships and shit, or like they find someone online based off of their zodiacs. Like, oh my god, girl, like we connect on a spiritual level because of our zodiac signs.
And meanwhile, dude's a fucking asshat. You just don't know about that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't
got dudes out here lying about their zodiac signs.
What? Just to get with, and that's the sick part because it can get twisted on your head. All the dude has to do, because most girls are gonna be dead ass honest about it. All the dude has to do is just, and vice versa. I mean, if there's girls out here manipulating guys for their signs, more power to you. You know,
I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's possible.
You know what I mean? But look, all the dude has to do is ask the girl for her sign. She explains it, probably in great detail, depending on who she is, and he just Google's compatibilities and just picks the top one, lies and says that, and not all. Some girls are crazy enough to jump on a dude just because of that, and that's the issue I have with it, bro. People have lived long enough lives that they have been. That is what makes a person. Your life experiences, where you grew up, where you've been at. That's what makes you. Not what time you came out of the womb. That has no bearing. Not a single bearing on who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like a lot of the spiritual stuff. Like you can do what you want, but some of it is just like dangerous. Like people with their crystals. Like sure, you can have your crystals, man, but like at the point where you start like making judgments about people just based on things that have no evidence, it's really like actually kind of dangerous.
And to be honest, bro, do you live your life? Crystals and your chakra and all of that. Do whatever brings you peace. Do not encroach what you believe in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like if you rocking with that, you rolling with that, bro. And I say this about religion especially, dude. If you believe in something, like I believe in something, believe it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to fully immerse yourself in what you believe in. And if you feel like someone needs a bit of help and they might benefit from that, you could pass that knowledge on.
Suggest it,
You
but
know what I'm
don't
saying?
force it on someone.
But forcing it down someone's throat, that's not your job. That's not your job. You know what I'm saying? People have to find things for themselves. So it's like, you can believe what you want to believe. Don't encroach on someone's life because you think they should. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you come off as scummy for that. You gotta just let people find what they do. If they want to ask you questions about it, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's fine.
For sure.
But
like,
if not, leave them alone.
At the point where you're literally insulting skeptics and the majority of like rational people and saying that they're closed-minded, it's not closed-minded to see if there's like empiric proof that you could literally observe yourself that something is the way that it is. Like, I understand like having some degree of faith or like saying that there should be an explanation for everything, like a scientific one, but if like twins are literally genetically proven, it's just it's really annoying. It's like just as bad as like an atheist just completely like shitting on a religious person's views. Like,
exactly.
It's just don't push your views on people, basically.
That's literally it.
Or if you do, at least be funny about it.
Have some fucking humor.
Bro, just have a laugh, bro. People be too serious nowadays, bro. That should be wild. You got anything to say, Wilson?
I said I was gonna say that shit spans across so many things, like people taking shit so serious, like Donald Trump. Like, for example, I understand everyone hates Donald Trump, and they have a good reason to. I hate Donald Trump to an extent myself, but when he said like the Kung flu, like I don't think. I think people really took it to heart to the point where they're actually committing hate crimes nowadays.
Committing hate crime, like, that's ridiculous.
And I feel like,
what I'm saying?
That's really ridiculous. Like the fact that Black people have subscribed to the white person or Donald Trump narrative that Asian people like cultivated the coronavirus.
It's not even the majority. It's just like a vocal minority.
That's my point. Like,
and it's a problem.
It's a problem that like people are still like influenced, even how small the number is. It's just like people's lives are at stake. That's what I mean. It's like come on,
absolutely.
Man. And then the Asian people that think that, oh, my fault, but the Asian people that think like all the Black community is like the problem or whatever, and like the Black community needs to do a better job like standing with the Asian community. It's like we stand with the Asian community, we stand with everyone besides basically white people. It's just there's a small majority that end up ruining it for everybody, and you can see that in cases not only with racism but like with other things. It's just dumb how like society works, how humanity works.
I mean, we should, of course, like minorities should stick together, but like all people should, I mean, realistically do their best, like regardless of race. Like even like there's plenty of like white people who are like, you know, sympathetic to whatever causes. It's just, and there's people of every race that are discriminatory and like doing stuff like this. Like it's just like extremism because of fear. Basically, all these hate crimes, just ignorance and fear.
Yeah, and the internet also like polarizes ideas.
The internet makes people so defensive about their views, and it's even like someone could have the best intentions with whatever they're saying, but seeing it through the box that is your screen, you're gonna interpret it in some type of way, especially with what's been happening. It's just like, even with that mystical shit I saw yesterday, the way it comes off, especially when you start knocking like a group of people who just don't believe in it, it's like it comes off as brash, comes off as abrasive. It's like you don't seem like you're open to discussion, and that also leads into people who are committing hate crimes, getting latched onto these ideals that Asians started. I'm like, yo, what? Where? I mean, I can't even say where's the world gone because it's been like this for a while. It's just like, why haven't we gotten to a point this far into this progressive society that we can't just look at another motherfucker in the eyes and just be like, how you doing? Like you are the same as me. You know what I'm saying? And that I still can't fathom how the fuck we haven't solved that first. And we in this bitch trying to make decisions about where the fuck we supposed to go. Country. We don't like each other, bro. Like how the fuck you think we gonna go anywhere as a country when we can't stand each other? That don't make no sense, bro. It's not like the country just became like this too. The country been a melting pot since I don't know when. So it's like, bro.
That's some of the drawbacks of having a country that's not like homogenous and it like has like every type of person. Is like there's always going to be division. There's never going to be unity, and there's benefits to that. Having multiple perspectives and not just like a one-party system. But sometimes it can be really counterproductive. Like not just like people themselves, but also like in Congress, like there's always gridlock because there's two sides that can't cooperate. It's just a disadvantage of having such a diverse set of people in one nation that all like harbor different views. It's just real tough.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Especially what happened. What was it last week with the shootings in Atlanta, bro? That I don't know.
It's just people attacking each other just over dumb shit. It's like even if like you find evidence that like some Chinese people were trying to create some virus to attack people with. It's
doubt it.
Those, yeah, I know, I doubt it. But it's
exactly.
Like those people that you shot, those Asian people that you shot had most likely nothing to do with it.
So they're Asian Americans.
Like
they're not even in like China or something if you choose to believe that they started it. They're Americans.
It just doesn't. It's ridiculous to even assume that just because someone looks like I mean, they probably weren't even Chinese. That's the thing. They probably weren't even Chinese. The fact that they just looked Asian. Do you think in your fucking mind that people who look the same have some telepathic communication abilities? How? What?
Some people do be thinking there's a hive mind though.
Really dumb, but why would you do that? Oh my god, I can't even fathom.
Sometimes it's ignorance and just like fear mongering rhetoric, but sometimes it's just like mental illness, and it's just like it's hard to distinguish between the two.
It's a mess, bro.
I feel like it's really facilitated by the internet, because like
definitely
there's so many instances where people of different backgrounds or just different, walks of life have met each other, but face to face, and then they actually do connect just like on a human level. It's like, damn, we're not so different after all. And then their whole outlook changed. But yeah, it is. Unless you're gonna have to cut me off.
Remember what I was just gonna say. Remember what you were saying, so you can pick it back up.
I got you. But as I forget what I was saying.
Damn, big nostril ass.
Hey, bro, I was on a roll, and then told me.
Man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were moving for. I ain't gonna count. You were spitting, and then stop. So that kind of hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna count.
I'll just go. It's been a pleasure seeing you guys.
Bye. Have a good one, everything.
Can we acknowledge the cancer fest that is this nigga's background?
Psych, I was just finna get my battery, boy. Yes, sir.
Oh my god. We'll wait for you to turn on your camera so I can finish my whatever thought and then move on.
You're muted, nigga. Yeah.
No, my mom just showed up.
Okay, that's just not what I wanted to see today.
Yeah. All right.
What are you gonna say, boss? Talk your shit.
We're recording?
Yeah, we've been recording. We can just cut it out. But yeah, what I was saying was that a lot of the hate is facilitated on the internet, and if you just meet someone in real life, most of the time you're able to just connect on a human level, and there really never is problems like that, unless like you have like some mental issue and you just can't agree with people or just have a decent human conversation with a person.
Yeah.
But through my life experiences, it's not that hard to just connect with someone on a human level, regardless of what makes you different.
Facts.
It's just the internet that spews like fear and hate, and then people just believe in it with no actual basis for it.
Exactly.
And it's just dumb. So yeah, moving on. Another question I got for y'all. Do nice guys finish last? I don't know why I always fucking stuttered on my questions. Yeah, I hate it so much. I'm gonna say it again. Do nice guys finish last? You know, it's being a simple word for nowadays.
And I have a question for you.
Nigga, what is the question?
Do you know how to throw question mark?
All right, bro. The nigga he just ignores the topic.
Shut the fuck up, dog.
Okay, actually, Terry, do you mind if I talk about this first?
Go off, my nigga. You a grown ass man, bro.
Yeah, smoke
I'm
your
just
dirty
asking if you
soap
want to talk about it first, guy. What does that have to do with you being a grown man?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just trying to do y'all the courtesy of getting to talk.
What you trying to get into?
Can I talk, please?
What you
Can I
trying to get
talk?
into?
Can I talk, please? Just go ahead, bro. You good, bro?
For real, just go.
Don't let me get on your big square. I'm at the far.
Bro, are we really having a standoff over answering a question?
Bro, I'm literally just trying to be polite, and this man is taking it as me.
Bro, you know me for too long, bro. Just go. Cut the formalities, my nigga. Yeah, speak, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Speak,
oh my god.
I'm really finna go up to Orlando and I'm gonna steal Ian's car and just drive up there, dog. And just
Corvette.
You can't drive.
Legally. Corvette. Alright, but nah, for real, I feel like people place too much of an emphasis on like they just label like Chad and like nice guy or simp or whatever. There's a pretty big spectrum in between. Like yeah, to a certain extent, like if you're too needy, or like you might get played and stuff like that. But people like a lot of girls actually do want someone who treats them nicely, contrary to popular like incel belief. They think they only want like asshole chads. That's not really true. It's just like, you know, there's different stages of maturity. Some girls aren't at like the stage of maturity where they know what they want yet, and vice versa for dudes too. I'm not trying to like single out like women, but like typically, like, especially like once someone's more mature, they definitely do want like someone who's considered nice or whatever. Just not like no one wants like an r/nice guy incel cuck, you know what I mean? Like no one wants like some neck beard, as I have like a neck beard, whatever. But the point is like, and yeah, simping is really not worth it unless you know they like you back, and then it's not really simping. But you know, like if you're just donating like $300 a day to your like favorite like e-girl Twitch streamer, you're really not gonna get anything out of it. That's just down bad behavior.
That's terrible.
Yeah. But like if you like spending on your girl, like getting her gifts, like if you know like it's someone who like feels the same way about you, I'd say it's not a bad thing at all, and it's a good way to show affection. But if you know for a fact the person that you're just blowing a bag on literally does not care about you and doesn't know your name, okay, then yeah, you shouldn't be doing that, and you're not gonna get anywhere doing that. So there's a fine line. Like people really like there's the phrase "nice guys finish last." Like yeah, you can pinpoint some examples of dudes getting played or used or hoed or whatever, but like that really shouldn't be your mindset going into things, because you're not going to get anywhere if you just think, oh, like if I treat someone badly, like they're going to stay with me. I mean, some people might, but general rule, that's not the way to operate.
All right, Tarzan, what you think, cut? Because you swinging right now, swinging through the vines, cut, through the trees.
Hey, I'm trying to set up a goddamn camera. All right, my skateboard.
That rankage.
All right.
Yo, what the fuck? What? That you see? That's them Duracell batteries. I'm telling.
Nah, but don't worry, viewers at home, don't worry. My quarantine period is ended. I'm not contagious.
No, he's contagious, bro. He's mentally.
Yeah, stupidity. You know,
if you next to him, cut, yeah, gonna start. You gonna wake up, cut. Duracell battery in one hand, lighter in another hand, cut on a sickle. I'm telling you, that nigga weird.
Man, that's just the first stage.
No, that nigga weird. Watch out for his ass.
All right.
What you gonna say, Tarzan? I mean, Wilson.
All right, bruh. You can relax. But with the nice guys finish last thing, there's definitely a spectrum, like Nick was mentioning, and like there's too many, both males and females, where they ask for too much. There's a lot of examples of females doing it where they're like, oh, I need new jewelry, I need you to invest in stock, get me a property, get me a Birkin bag, like some dumb crap like that. And
That's
like
the
that's
one.
the basis to like start a relationship or something. And I'm like, yeah, like if you do that, yeah, you're definitely gonna finish last. There's no reason on spoiling someone that you don't even know like that just for like attention or love or whatever. You know, I feel like real relationships based off of like just genuinely fucking with like a person for who they are, those are like far and few between.
Not with
And
the
I feel like that's really
you know what I'm
bad.
saying?
Yeah.
Boy,
Like-
I don't. What's up?
No, I was just gonna say like real quick, like yeah, like my girl be telling me like she likes like it like when I don't really like to be categorized like that, but like she likes when I simp or whatever. Like I do be buying her gifts and like I give her attention, but like she never asked for it. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel that I'm not doing anything that would cause me to finish last or whatever. Like I'm in a secure relationship and whatnot. So
Oh, what? So you finished
what were you
first?
gonna
Huh?
say though?
You finished
Nah.
first.
Finish
Nah,
first, huh?
bro. But I'm at least on the top.
You one of
thing,
them.
I at least got a bronze medal, dog.
You. Damn.
Pretty trash.
That kind of. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah.
No, I was
You-
joking.
You
I
a
don't
third
know.
place ass nigga.
Yeah, you're right.
You third place, Nick.
Bro, have you seen me, dog? What do you think?
Get your esteem up, bro. We gotta get your monies up. Hold up, we gotta get your monies up.
No, but I'm just playing, dog.
Yeah, you good. Well, for me, bro, oh man, this is something I've been thinking about for years at this point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in no relationship. Nothing work for a G yet. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep the optimism up. You know. So I sat down. I'm like, I be asking people. You know, like people who are really close to me. I'm not about to ask random stranger on the street. Hey yo, why do girls not fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that.
No, we're going on incel forum and ask that same question.
Yeah, I'm not about to. You feel me? I'm not about to warp my thing. I just wanted perspective. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, from where I'm sitting at right now, I feel like yes, and not to harp on your guys' answers, but it makes sense. It's a spectrum, but it's not really like nice guy to asshole type of shit. I feel like the spectrum has to do with who you're targeting. You know what I'm saying? It's maturity. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially with the internet nowadays, that kind of warps. It's fucked up my thinking too. Like the internet is not a safe place to be at if you are trying to figure out who you are. If you're trying to find love, it's just if it's something that you personally want for your life, the internet is probably not a safe place to do it, unless you're like trying to promote a podcast, trying to do something to increase your brand, your influence on the world. That's what the internet's fucking for. Stay off that shit with your personal life. The internet is not safe for that. It's not healthy for that. So it's like what I've seen nowadays is just like a lot of young people use the internet, and it's just like the majority of people that I see who are on the internet aren't at a mature level. They're not grown. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't think of the world the way the world actually is. And like all these people on the female side where it's like, you know, I want a man to buy me this, that. That's not mature thinking as a woman. You know what I'm saying? You as a mature woman, you know what you want, you know what you need, you know what type of guy you want, and that's how it is. You don't need to validate, you don't need some guy to buy you the fucking store to think he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? A real mature woman will identify what she wants in a man. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She don't need a dude to buy her everything. The gifts are nice. that's not her number one criteria. You know what I'm saying? That's what a real mature woman does. And on the male side, you know what I'm saying, the men who aren't chasing absolute tens, IG models, and this idea of women, you know what I'm saying, that's not necessarily true. They're chasing extremes, they're chasing baddies and shit. It's just like, it's not mature as a dude to be chasing that shit either. You know what I'm saying? You have to respect what women actually are, and you have to, you know what I'm saying, like, you have to create a realistic perception of the person you actually want to be with, because bro, bodies are body, it is what it is. Like, that's the luck of the draw. That can't do shit for you, you know what I'm saying? It can't do shit for her either, you know. So like, that's where we have to mature. Like, that's our maturation process, where it's like, once you realize like who we want. And you know what I'm saying? And some people, like, I may act like a dickhead and a dumbass. I'm not mature in that sense. I love making fun of my friends. I love doing what I do with my friends, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Because I know the snipers was waiting for me. I'll probably go snipe myself in the editing. I don't give a fuck. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mature in a lot of senses. But when it comes to like life and shit, it's just like us three. Like, despite how we act with each other, I feel like we definitely are further along than other people, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we're starting to realize what we want out of life, out of relationships and shit, but other people still aren't there yet. We got 25, 27, 28-year-olds talking about, oh, I want this. It needs to, I need a man that's this, that. I need a woman that's da 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 da. It's like, bro. You
and like,
are
the problem about that is, like, half the time, like, when you go on social media and you see that, it's usually someone just trying to make a joke. But the problem with the internet is that everything you say can just be like taken out of context or like polarized, and like it could really influence someone way younger than you. So it's like there's actual kids growing up thinking like, oh, well, like, I need a man, like my man gotta like do this, this, and this. And it's like, well, not necessarily. Like, you can't base like what you want out of your life off of like what you see on social media or like your favorite star doing and shit. Like, I don't know.
Because it's a mirage, bro. Social media is a front. Like, you don't know what people are doing behind the scenes. You don't know how their relationship actually is. So you see that shit on Instagram, especially the kids nowadays. Like, nowadays, kids have been like this forever. Internet just makes it easy. Especially with the kids, they just see that. They're like, oh, well, that's how it should be. And then they grow up to be these immature men and women who have these lofty expectations, but they don't have anything to offer themselves. The question that offends everyone for no fucking reason. Fuck do you bring to the table? Why would you deserve such people who meet so many criteria when realistically, bro, you just a bum ass dude, a bum ass woman, not doing shit with your life, and you want criteria met? What criteria do you meet? You breathe.
Bitch, are you the FSA? Are you the SAT? What criteria are you asking for?
What the fuck is you talking about? You meet no criteria. I'm about to turn to Kevin Samuels. You meet no criteria of your own, but you want niggas and bitches to complete a list, bro, before they can get in the door. Oh, hell no. It makes no sense. That shit's not right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, now I'm definitely not perfect. I still have my days where I'm just like, damn, I'm alone. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely am like, I gotta sit back and just wait for someone who's at least as mature as me in that sense. I'm in that, because I know the people who know me about ready to mature. You no. In that sense, people who are mature in that sense and ready, you know, for that shit. That's who I'm gonna wait for. I'm not about to sit here and chase bitches who's about 16 in the brain to be about 20. I'm like, yo, just relax.
No.
You can't be doing that. That's what I.
For sure, you're definitely mature in mindset. Like, that's, if not like, you're, you know, like how you act, which is fine. Like, we have like a right to joke around or whatever. Like, but like, and also like, I feel like that's really true. And also on the other side of the spectrum, like, besides just obsessing over like perfection, which is unrealistic, there's also like, you know, the type of people that just like hate like women or like hate men because of one bad experience, or just because they see isolated negative incidents on social media. Like, that's not like representative of all people, but like people get their heart broke like one time and they'll be like, oh all women are hoes, like all that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that is, I've never understood that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it a lot too. It's just like all men are trash because one dude broke my heart, or all women are trash because one girl cheated on me. Like, no. Or they'll be like, oh no, I've had multiple. Then that's on you. You have to look into who you're going after because they probably have track records of cheating if they cheated on you. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't see that because you're caught. Or, you know what I'm saying? There probably were asshats for real. You just didn't want to see that because they're like, they're dreaming. They're really attractive. Bro, you have to look at
just
people
because
for
they
what
were
they are.
interested in you.
You feel me? Like, you have to look at people for what the fuck they are and evaluate if you want to be with them while also looking at yourself before you establish the bulleted list of things that they have to be. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the all men are this, all women are this. Trash. Grow up.
I remember you made a girl say that one time back in junior year, dog.
Bro, oh my god.
What did she say? She said all men are trash?
No, she had said niggas ain't shit, bro. That shit was wow.
Bro.
She said it.
Nah,
she said it to our teacher too.
Nah,
dog.
see, my problem with that
That's the
shit is
funniest
it's
thing.
like there's females that people can find that are like, oh, niggas ain't shit. There's niggas that you can find where they're like, oh, bitches ain't shit. But then when you go to those same people, they're like, oh, well, like, you know, I have my type, like they gotta be, you know, light skin or whatever, blah blah blah. And it's like, bro, like if you have like this criteria, if you have this like search filter on like who you interact with, like on like in like getting relationships with, but then you're gonna go around and complain about the relationships that you get in, like it just doesn't make sense to me. If you're gonna force yourself to talk to one population of people, and then the population of people don't like live up to what you want, then don't blame it on the like everybody. Like it's not my problem
that's
that
what I'm saying,
you're shit
bro.
at picking people.
Like, my nigga, you picked out of a barrel of straight bad apples, right? And you surprised that the apples suck, my nigga. When all the good apples is over there, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Like I know there's
No,
so
they
many
liked the apple because it was curvy, bro.
whatever this nigga just
Wait,
said.
What? I didn't hear shit.
I didn't hear anything. This
Look at
man
him chilling.
I said they probably picked it because it was curvy, dog. They probably picked the apple because it was curvy.
The apple was looking nice. Bit into that bit was green.
but nah,
There was
bro.
worms in there, bro.
I already forgot what I was saying. Never mind. Bro, I'm sorry.
But yeah, you good, bro. You feel me? You feel me? I was about to roast it, but then stop. That's why I said you feel me. But it's a maturity thing. You know what I'm saying? People gotta grow up and figure out what they want, you know. And once you achieve that, you have better relationships, you know what I'm saying? And if you find a bad apple, a nigga who's a damn, a nigga who actually is a chick, or bitches who actually aren't worth a damn, you know what I'm saying? Toss that one to the side, keep it pushing. But you sitting back like and just taking the whole section of the population like, oh yeah, they aren't shit, fuck them, like you're not gonna do anything for yourself doing that. So that's what I gotta say on that. Nice casual finish last. Immature dudes, immature bitches, you just gotta grow up.
And
Definitely finished last.
If you really think that the reason that you're finishing last is because you're nice, that's really not it at all. You just don't ascribe your main trait as being nice. Anyone can be nice. That's not if you are being nice with like an expectation of getting something in return, you're not even actually being nice. You need to work on yourself. Stop having that toxic mindset going into every interaction with someone, and you need to make something of yourself. And you can't be nice and like you can't open the door for a girl and just expect her to want to like make out with you. That's just not the way it works. You're not
Suck
gonna
you
hop
off the
on
door,
you.
okay? It's not
exactly. Like some people really be out here just being nice with like a motive. If you're a genuinely nice person, you're gonna attract people to you in some type of way. You can't be conditionally kind to people.
It's really it's wild how people actually think. And yeah, back to mature, like people will real life open the door for a bitch, kid, and really expect a bitch to slurp it up at the door. Like, dog, no. No, she's got somewhere to be, dog. What is wrong with you? What? What? It doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, yo, relax, bro. Just
Relax. Go get a hobby.
Exactly.
Get a hobby. Better
Work
yourself.
on yourself.
Pick up knitting.
At least pick up knitting. You could do something.
Bro, if you're passionate about something, you'll generally be able to find someone. It'll just come after. Like that can, if you're too focused on finding someone, that's not.
Oh my god,
you gotta let
bro,
it happen naturally.
that's a topic in itself. People who focus on like only trying to find like the love of their life instead of like focusing on like their career or like things that they
their
need
life.
to set up their life, their future. Like what are you doing?
Ain't gonna lie, I've definitely fallen into that trap. Like I am not this saint.
Me too.
I
Me too.
definitely fallen into that trap. You know what I'm saying? You get to college, you like, damn, so many people, bro. You know, COVID done fucked all that shit up. So it's like you feel bad. You like, now everybody around me has had a relationship, probably in one that they're happy with, and you kind of just sitting there, you lone wolfing it, cause you like, I mean, I don't know. And then you start to look at yourself like, what you doing wrong? And then you get into this toxic beating yourself down. It's not healthy. But it wasn't until like, you get rejected one more time. It's a new year. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna focus on me, do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna be up. That's all. That's literally the mantra I'm rolling with, though. I'm gonna be up. If you wanna go for the ride, come along.
Exactly. And I made a mistake of trying, like, almost falling into the trap of like, oh, like maybe I do need a relationship, but not. Y'all saw how it ended, so it's like, fuck it, I gotta do me. Like, there's not a whole lot. Like, I'm not saying that it can't work out at a young age, but like when you come from like third generation or whatever, or I mean second generation, and like you need to focus on your schooling, like you don't have the most money. It's like, how much can you really do to satisfy a loved one when you have so much work to do? So it's just like, you might as well just focus on yourself. And then when you're financially stable and then you actually have the room to do whatever you want in life, then that's when you should most likely go out there and find a spouse or just a loved one.
It's hard to divide your time. That's something I struggle with for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's for the few. The few and the proud, the Marines looking at
the Marines. But yeah, like, look, do your thing. I'm doing mine. If you want to come for the ride, yes, sir. That's it.
Yo, I can't. Shot. Swish, yo, this nigga hooping Obi Toppin, yo.
Obi Toppin.
Yeah.
But they're not ready for question mark, though. They're not ready.
But yeah, it is what it is. But look, coming from that, you know what I'm saying? We got the movement going, the SOC movement, what we call it. You know, the podcast is under this shit. So yeah. I think it's about time we explain to the world what the shit is actually really supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see. I mean, you pretty much came up with the whole shit, so you can start it off if you want to. Like, I don't care.
Actually, Nick came up with SOC. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But
okay, never mind then. My fault. Okay.
But actually, now all three of us are like the leaders of it.
Founders.
Yeah, founders.
Yeah.
It's a slept-on collective. You know, it's slept-on cult, slept-on culture. So many different names to go by. But what do we really embody? I guess we just embody ourselves, whatever that really is. It's just we create content. And hopefully by the creation of our content, fans that we accrue over time just fuck with that and they learn more about us over time. Like it's just all about having fun with it. Like we're not trying to be someone that we're not, be fake. It's just like be genuine, have fun with it. And like a lot of the stuff that has to do with slept on culture, they're really just our hobbies. And so yeah, you can learn more about us through our hobbies like podcasting, making music, designing clothes, hopefully writing there, fucking what do we want to do at some point? We want to start streaming and
make music
video games. Yeah,
streaming, make music videos, stuff
animated
like that. Like
series, hopefully
we'll see.
Voice acting.
You know what I'm saying?
With this shit.
The way that I see what I want this to become is like I picture like a tight, like we're the founders, but I want to have like a tight, like knit, like community, which like it's like a cult, but like in a positive sense. Like we're not like worshiping like some like demon or something, like some satanic ritual. It's like we're like
worshiping Mandingo and shit.
We're like the thing that we're worshiping is each other's endeavors and like trying to get that across. And like at some point, I want to make like a private Discord once we amass more followers, like where we could put in like merch early, like we could put like our clothing in there early, like release songs early to like the tight knit group of people, and just like elevate it as like our own community because it's like our culture. It's like and we like thrive off of being like underestimated because we're gonna like make something of ourselves.
Definitely, that's definitely what I see SOC as. SOC is like the act of it's just a collective of people who are just slept on. Like if you feel like you are underrated, you're underappreciated in this. I want SOC to be a platform that we use to connect with people. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just three we're three dumbass niggas from the heart of Broward County. Though. That's literally what we are. And I want to get to a point where we're so up that people see our fucking story, our struggles, bro. We're just regular niggas, bro. We just a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I want this shit to just elevate to a point where people are like, you know what? They buy our shit, they consume our media, they do all that shit. And they're like, you know what? I relate with these guys. I fuck with these guys. I feel like I'm slept on too. And I want it to be a movement, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be something people associate with, fuck with heavy, to push themselves to be what the fuck they feel like they want to be, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people on this planet who think they're undervalued and they don't try. Like they give up. They're just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna work a 9 to 5 the rest of my life. And I'm not really good at anything. You know what I'm saying? I can't do what some people do. Realistically, bro, like even me, like I write books, bro. I wasn't good at writing. I wrote until I learned some shit and just you do it. Like you're not born with these special talents. The only talent three of us have, bro, aside from being above average intelligence, is just wanting to try. That's literally all we do. All we do is just try random shit that we like doing. It hooks, and I hope we blow up off. What I want people to adopt for SOC. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see SOC.
Absolutely.
And even with the blow up. Oh wait, what were you gonna say?
No, go ahead, man.
No, I was gonna, just end Terry's thought. Off the blowing up shit. It's like we're not clout chasers, like either.
Yeah, like we're
just at our own, we're just at our own pace, like our own hustle. Like we just do it because we want to, and
we enjoy it for real.
Yeah, we enjoy it, and we're just gonna grind and do it at our own pace, like I'm saying. So yeah, what are you gonna say?
Yeah,
we're not well, personally, at least my motivation, I don't think anyone, like, I'm pretty sure none of us are in this for, like, just, like, so, like, recognition or, like, to get, like, fame or like, a ton of money. Like, sure, it would be nice to make it would be nice to make a living, but we do it because we like it. Like, music, especially, like, it's a really oversaturated genre. Like, sure, everyone wants to be a rapper. Like, it's not like we're doing this because we think we're going to be, like, the next Lil Uzi. It's, like, because music, like, has inspired us to want to make our own stuff. Or like we read books that make us want to do that. We've seen artwork that makes us want to reach that level. Like it's that kind of thing. And like it's all about like promoting each other's creations to give it as much exposure to more like-minded people, basically.
Big facts.
Big facts, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we started this shit, bro. Like that's why we started this shit, bro. Just to reach out to people, you know what I'm saying? Right now we got what? Like we get like 10, 15 views a video, and I literally that's how you know you love doing something. I'll wake up, bro, because these shits get posted like 4 a.m. Half the time I'm not awake. So I'll wake up and like I'll click on the video, bro, video's out, and I'll just look and it'll have like 8, 9 views, bro, 10 views, and I'll just smile. I'm just like, yo, we really made a 90 fucking minute video, bro. Just being us. You know what I'm saying? And like if it catches, that'll be very satisfying. But the fact that we're going through with this, we're 6 weeks into this bitch, it's a feeling that I love more than anything else. So it's just like, yeah, like SOC to me is just what I want to be, and I want more people to want to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, he really did this shit with 3 people.
Yeah. That's the whole
That was a cool dynamic. I won't lie. I kind of
That's
messed
the
with
whole
the only
episode.
part. Only
What's
part
up?
I didn't like is the fact that Wilson didn't have a shirt on the entire time. He looks like the black guy.
Stop looking at the man's chest, bro. I know. Look, there ain't much.
Hey,
Look,
bro,
there
I
ain't
can't
much.
do nothing.
But you
Yeah, you could put a shirt on.
put on a
What
fucking
do you
shirt.
can't do nothing for it?
Because I wanted to get this shit out the way, bro. With the pandemic, bro, like, bro, I'm about to use this shit. I'm about to turn this shit to a whole different topic. You feel me? With with the pandemic,
Get
bro.
this man out of here, bro.
No, but not for real. On a serious note, with the pandemic, bro. Like, I'm used to having like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in my 4-bedroom house. But now we got like what, 7. And so this nigga's always living in my goddamn room. So I just didn't even feel like going in my room. Like, I'm gonna
That
just
makes
stay
sense.
outside.
That makes sense.
Yes, bro. And like, I'm just one of those people that like I thrive in being alone. Like, that's literally like when I'm my best. So like when someone like, even though it's not in bad like intent, but someone's like trying to like interact with me, it's like it's really just, it's more detrimental like than they think. I don't know. I just work better by myself, and my family is always like, why do you do everything by yourself? Like, why do you want to be in your room by yourself? It's like, because I work better that way. Like, even with going to the kitchen, like if someone's in the kitchen, I don't really like being in it. Like, I'd rather no one in the like in kitchen, no one can hear me or see me, and like I'm in and out. Like, I'm just more effective that way. Like, that's just like how my brain is programmed. Like, I can, like, if I was the last person on earth, I'd have no issue. It would not even a second of like, oh my God, I'm really the only person. Like, I just thrive in being alone.
Dang, man, bro.
Like,
you really
look.
would say you would not bat an eye if we got put in a blunt, dog.
Like, it's just how I am. I don't know.
Like, I feel him though, but that's why I feel like I'm more of a mix between introverted and extroverted, because like I'll definitely have the days, more days than often, where it's just like, if I see my roommates in the kitchen, I just won't go in the kitchen. I'm just like, bro, fuck, I just want to be in the kitchen by myself, cook my food, get out. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other times where it's like, bro, I want to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get on Xbox, I'll get on Discord, I'll just go to the kitchen and just talk to my roommates. You know what I'm saying? That's why I definitely think I'm more of a mix, because I definitely see what Wilson is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel him. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I tend to give him. I try to give him space, because sometimes I'll just say 40 things to Wilson because I just need to say something to someone. So I look at the text messages and I see a clump. I'm like,
oh,
damn.
That man sent me that.
I'm like, I'm not trying to. What? I mean, I'm like, damn, I'm not trying to blow you up, Wilson, but I gotta talk to someone. Dog. Especially in the dead ass morning.
Yeah, I might be awake.
What?
Might, I haven't gone.
But I know Wilson had be awake, so I'm like,
yeah, because I haven't gone.
How you like? How you doing, cuz? You feel me? Like, but sometimes I'll be like, yeah, Wilson, let me leave the man alone. But the man, you feel me? Just that's all. And it's definitely that's why I low key like being a mix, but I low key hate it at the same time. Because sometimes I don't know what to be on a certain day, because sometimes it overlaps with how my dogs are feeling. So it's like, damn, it's like, oh, my fault. You know what
I'm an ambivert too, for sure. But I think I lean extrovert, even though I'm an ambivert. Because like, I like my alone time, and I do, I'd be asocial, especially if I don't know someone. But I do be kind of depending on like social interaction. Like, I probably talk to people for like 12 hours a day, something like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know.
But I need music for part of it, because I can't just, yeah.
Snigger, bro.
All right, well,
I have something wrong with me.
What's your recommendations?
I got a recommendation I got these clothes. They just came in yesterday. There's a shout out to Steve Shu, Boy Reincarnation on Instagram. He got cool stuff. I also got these jeans. It's like an anime brand, but he makes hard stuff though. Like,
if you wear them bitches, I swear to God, I'm gonna give you a Nobel Peace Prize. I don't know what the hell you gonna match them bitches with. Them bitches pink and white with red showing guns down this, bro. Look,
man, I got it, man.
Feel me? I'm gonna be back home soon. You feel me? And I expect you to. When I come down and you pull them, if I come down, bro, and I'm like, damn, you snap, I'm gonna give you a Nobel Peace Prize. I swear to God, I'm gonna go steal that bitch. I swear to God. Because my nigga, I don't know how you gonna pull that off.
Bro, I got a black shirt with like a small pink thing on it. I got black shoes. It should go good.
All right, bet.
I can pink
My
is
recommendation,
or white.
I think my recommendation is to watch Blacklist. I keep putting people on.
Sir.
Whenever I put someone on, like they just can't stop watching it. So I guess I'm not the only person that fucks with it as much as I did. My dad put me on it, and then I put my cousin and Nick on it, and they both have just binged watched that shit, and it's like almost to completion.
Well, my quick guy recommendation before I weeb out, watch Attack on Titan. She's ending this week. Oh my god,
watch it.
Just watch Attack on Titan.
I gotta finish it.
Oh, Terry's weaving out. Attack on Titan.
Fuck you. But yeah, it is what it is. That's episode 6. Got less than a minute. Perks.
Yeah, bro.
Did you say perks, dog?
Bro, this nigga smoking a speaker. Nick smoking a Duracell battery. I'm fighting fucking mosquitoes.
I'm smoking that boof, nigga.
Get this man out of here. Thank God the meeting's ending in less than 1 minute. Y'all are...
That man not smoking the boof. He's smoking the woof, the woofers.